What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. We're finally in FM23 Football Manager 23, and today we're going to continue our 50k stadium to non-league teams. So what does this mean? We're going to be giving a club in a non-league 50k stadium and a 50k attendance and see what they can do in 5 years. Will they go all the way up to their premiership? Will they get in Europe? What's gonna happen? But we're giving them 5 years and 50k stadium. First team is Tobermore United. We're going to Northern Ireland. You guys know my save at Dundela, where we brought them from this league to the championship. Now we're fighting to stay up, hopefully get into Europe. We've made it to Europe once with them, but this team is at the intermediate premiership, I believe it's called Premier Intermediate League. Now if you look at season preview, they have 250 to 1 odds on them, but that is what it is. I know that's the big spots. They're supposed to be last. Their reputation is the least. Their budgets are the least. I'll show you that in a second. We can guys see here, semi-professional team founded in 1965. They're currently, I think this is their first time in here and in this league, but I will not say anything. Let's look at competition, see if they were ever long Premier Intermediate League 2005 winners. Okay, so they were in this spot before. Then if you look at general, they were in the championship 2005, 2006, got relegated to here. Then they stayed in Premier Intermediate, and they just been finishing about 11th on their local reputation. Semi-professional, team personality, fairly loyal. Look at facility, everything is basics. We'll get into that a little bit deeper. Senior squad, not much going on. Only one player has 1,200 getting paid. Is he on a loan? Maybe he's on a loan. Where is he? No, it is their player. He's attacking left, but he has 1,200 until 6/30, 2023. We're not going to look at history or anything else, but let's just go in the editor. Reputation 600. The next reputation in this league, I think, is 11 or 1,200. So they're like half of reputation of all the clubs. Look, morale is 12, club attendance 120, maximum capacity is 2,500, but it says 1,500. Second team reputation is 240. There it is, facility 1,500. Then we go to our training facilities. Youth facilities 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, and we'll look at that in a year forward. Then we go to finances. Bank balance almost $1,700. Transfer budget 0. Payroll budget current $2,500. $2,500 and one player is getting $1,200. So just let that sink in. So I think that's what I want to look at. We can look at transfer history for this season. A lot of people going on free, out and in. Landmarks, I mean, none as of right now. Competitions we looked at. Let's see, the Northern Ireland Intermediate League Division. They have a couple of Bet McLean Craig Memorial Cups since 80s. The recent one is 2010. East Sac Northwest Senior Cup. I'm not sure what that is. I never played that one. And stuff like that. Third place in Intermediate Premier is 3 years ago. They were third place. Wow, okay. So we're not going to look at too much. We're going to go a year forward, see how well they fared, see their money, see their progress. Let's change their facilities. All right, so capacity, we're going to put 50,000. Seating capacity, 50,000. Capacity for all seating, 50,000. And expansion, we're going to put 50,001. Stadium condition, 10. Use capacity, I guess we can just put 50. Just in case there. So we're going to go okay, and then we're going to go a year forward and see what they actually do. Do they go up? Are they still in the same league? How their finances are and everything else, guys. All right, guys, we are in July 2023. We are a year forward. What has changed? They went from semi-professional to professional, so that's good. Season tickets are still holding at $30, average $58. For season ticket, $58 for average ticket. So that's all stayed the same. Obviously they got captains and stuff like that. We're gonna go to general. Anything changed besides professional? Local, still reputation. That hasn't changed much. Facilities, basic. We're gonna look at more into details. How about players and senior club? All right, here it is. They love spending the money. So here's the money. Last time when we looked at 1,200 was the only player getting paid. That's all. Everybody was on a non-contract or whatever you want to call it. Now their highest is 22.5. Looks like everybody is. Landmarks, what has changed? Appointed vice captain and club turned professional just a little bit while ago. So that's good there. Transfer history. Should we go this way? Transfer out, transfer in. And these guys are in, these guys are out. Not a big deal. It's all on free. So that doesn't really matter too much for us. But landmarks, not much. Let's look at their senior schedule from last year. And all we want to look at is their attendance. So everything at home, even Friendly said about 15,000, but everything at home is 47,000 seated at their stadium. And then we can look at their, wow, that's a lot of red and yellow. That's not a lot of green. They played relegation and they won. Oh my God, they almost got relegated. So they have money, but they almost got relegated. That's that. Competitions. Let's go stages and go 1 year back. They finished 11th, and PSNI, the police service of Northern Ireland, got relegated to the 4th tier as Tobermore United somehow squeezed out. They were 3 points behind the 10th place, so that's not bad, but one game more if they lost, and that would have been done. All right, so let's look at the important stuff now. Nope, I clicked the wrong thing. I don't know why I keep messing it up. Okay. Edit club details. I'm still trying to learn around FM23. I'm a FM17. You guys know that player. So reputation has gone up by 96. So that's not bad. Morale is 11. 50-50-50. Second team is still at 240. Their reputation. So that hasn't changed. I don't think that's going to change for a while. Facilities. We have 4 for the training facilities, 5 for youth facilities, junior coaching 5, youth recruitment 2, and corporate facilities 1. So that hasn't changed much either. I think just the junior coaching went up because it used to be 4-4-3-2-1 or 4-5-3-2-1, something like that. I didn't write that down. I apologize. So if we go into their finances, this is the most important thing we're going to check. They currently have $4 million in a bank account. Their current transfer budget is over $1 million, and they're in the third tier in Northern Ireland, and their payroll budget is $400,000. So before we started, their bank balance was $1,667. Transfer budget was 0, and payroll was $2,512. Wow. So for them to getting all this money and not do anything is expected the first year. This is completely expected. So I'm gonna go ahead in this video and make a short go 5 years in advance. So we're doing 2027, July or August, and see if they got the premiership or any European football. All right, this one we're gonna start off with transfer history. I think this is where we ended. Then we got 24, 25, everything's still on free, which is good. They're not spending any money on that. Getting a bunch of players in. Is this one still? Nope. Available and free. This one's still with them, getting 15K. And he's still with them, getting 11.25 till 27. So that's good. We're still getting loans. And the last season, I know its transfer window is still open, but it is just a couple of players are coming in. So that's that. Let's look at the landmarks. Club turned professional. That's where we were. Youth and training facilities upgraded. Runner-up for the McCobb Coach Travel Intermediate Cup. Captain, youth and training facility up to vice captain. Promoted to Intermediate League, which is kind of giveaway that we're going to go over it. Youth and training facilities, captain. More leaves, and new chairman appointed. So we got more landmarks, but no cups were won by the club or anything like that. Off to salaries. So last time we added most of the players at about, I think, 22.5K. And it looks like the lowest is 6K for the goalie Christopher Elliott, which is a youngster, which is known. Nobody had value here, transfer value. The highest player is Thomas McCobb, who's getting 109K, but he's only worth 1,000 to 2,500. Wow. Biggest transfer, or who's worth the most, is Colm Young. They're only paying him $13.25. So that's that for now. Let's look at their profile. We're still professional. That is good. Vice captain, not much to say. How about general? All right. Reputation is now regional. I think it's still the same. Team fairly professional, predicted to be 9. Nothing has changed. So when we started, they were here, then they finished 5th, then they finished 6th, got promoted, they were 2nd, and now they finished 10th in their championship. So let's look at their competitions, since we kind of gave it away anyways, but I like doing it that way. Alright, so this is the championship. This is the championship. Let's go down to intermediate premier. So we were here, then we were 5th with 39 points, so that's an improvement. And then we were 6th, that's not an improvement. 24-25 we were 6th. 25-26 we were able to get 2nd and promoted up. And then if we go to 26-27, we finished just about relegation by 3 points. Wow. In 5 years, they just finished just above relegation. If you looked at the first year, there were 3 points in the relegation, but they were able to win a game and that way stay up. Past positions, we need to structure stadiums. I know we got the biggest stadium now. All right, now let's go to the editor and see what has changed there. Oh, let's look at the season preview. That's what I want to see. 33-1. So we're not the lowest. Queen's University has come up. Wow, let's look at their stuff. They were relegated in 2021, 2022-23. They were 7th, 6th, 7th, 3rd, and just now they got promoted and they got better reputation than us. Wow, okay. So let's go back to Tobermore. Let's look at their finances and let's finish this project, guys. So let's start here. Reputation, 15-23. We only started with 600. This is awesome. Last time it was just under 700. Morale has gone up a little more. Maximum club attendance went to 60,000. Second team reputation, 240. So I had a feeling that wasn't going to change. Training facilities have gone up. So training facility 10, youth facility 10, junior coaching 7. So these went double. First 3, if not a little more than double. Youth recruitment stayed the same and corporate facilities stayed the same. Nothing has changed. Bank balance now is 7 million. Transfer budget is 4.7 million. And their payroll budget is almost 3 million. Wow. Still haven't paid any money for players and it's affecting their standings. So this is 2023. We looked at this. Now they're again in the same league and they got a little more green, a little more ties, but the biggest thing is attendance is still 47,000. If you look through all of these, their attendance, this year has dropped. I didn't notice this. Wow. Attendance home is 12,000. Glad I looked at that. Next year, same thing. Why they drop so much? And then in the is that championship now? This is Premier Intermediate, and in the championship they're back to their same thing, 47,000 at home. And now look at home game against the Trojans, which I'm assuming are lower league team, and they still had 47,000. This is what I like to find, is these lower tier teams and poach their best players. That's the best way of doing Northern Ireland. That's how I've been doing it since I've been playing with Dundela. So, overview, guys. The team, we gave them 50K stadium. We gave them 50K attendance, even though some of the years dropped. We're not sure why, but we'll leave it that way. They still have a lot of money, but they've only been able to, in 5 years, get up to a championship and still be in 10th place, just above regulation playoff. So, we gave them 5 years. I think this team is the next potential save for me. I love underdogs. I love low reputation. I love working my way up. I was going to do another country, but I think this is the club I want to do the save with and get them to the Premiership and get them into Europe. If you guys agree with that, leave a comment below. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them below. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.